to do that. And I didn't either. They were friends of ours. That's all your announcement. I wonder where my graduate. It's a part of it.
Hanover?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hanover.
This used to be the old San City Park years ago.
Beautiful park was
Yeah.
in here.
Yep.
And it was hot nights. You used to come down here with a car, and it was just as cool and nice. But they cut it all down and got it all.
Used to be lots of trees.
Yep, took everything away.
At the junior and senior high school.
Yeah.
They're all in there.
Yeah. School starts September the 5th.
Yeah. Same for us.
Yeah, but we went down, and they was thrilled to think we come all the way down to see them. And I said, well, you don't come to see me, and you're younger than I am. And she said, well, they just got home, and everything was a mess from Florida, so they didn't come home till the 16th of April, she said. Everything needed doing, so she said, we haven't gone away, only in town to get groceries and back into church. Should have done some other way, have somebody get good, some benefit out of the money you spend. If that's, I don't think flowers, I've seen so many funerals that they have flowers. Oh, this is commencing to look awful.
I guess it's abandoned. Never seen
Oh, it
anybody
is.
around.
Look at them big sheds and buildings down
They
there.
took
Nobody's
off.
living here. They bought more buildings outside. Got corn cribs and everything. He must have been a man that thought he was going to get a reward for something. Build corn cribs like that. Never get them filled. Rain gets hot and gets a fire. Burned the fire. Burned the building down. Now they got it here.
There, that's the small one. That was called the Scrubbing Orchard. This one here, that was a big one. Yeah. He had lots of apples. He was a graduate of Penn State. The same as that was the first work, you know. He was even dead. Next to me, one for firewood.
I can never remember. One's 27th and one's
29th, that's right. This was so pretty when I set out, but it died. Oh, that other one saw the seed.
December 22nd, she said, is her birthday. Everybody in the family is the December.
What? Huh?
86 just came in.
Yeah, that's because she was from up the top end. He's a hotel keeper, but I guess he loved his life, maybe. He certainly put flowers and things.
Yeah, they got some nice flowers
Yeah,
there.
they were beautiful flowers. Look at that. Look at that.
Poor rose bush needs to be trimmed back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
rose
just
bush,
put
yeah.
here too. Well, he liked
They
it.
need to be cut all the time to
Yes,
get some new growth.
to make them pretty.
Beautiful snow.
I
This is a big one, burned.
sister and his brother.
So that's not your grandmother, Gertrude.
No.
That's your great-grandfather's sister, Gertrude.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes. Town Hill. There was a cemetery up the road when you go to campground. And they wanted to make the road, so they took out this bodies. Brought them down here and buried them. Myra Johnson, look at her. Got a brand new stone on. Yes, I see that. Wonder what that crooked one is.
E.A. Buckaloo, Colonel in 149th Pennsylvania Infantry.
That's right. Look how it lays over.
Ethan. It must be Ethan. Because it goes with that one.
Ethan and Elvira. Likely that's his wife.
Oh, come here.
Wonder if he... Elizabeth.
I didn't know her dad.
What was that, 1873?
Mm-hmm. 50 years old.
Oh,
And here's her daughter.
Sarah.
Died at 18.
Yes, that's why I said people didn't live very long.
How old is
18 years, 22 days.
this one? William.
That's William. That's why, like their husband. Because here it says daughter William and Elizabeth.
See, but look, William died at age 17.
That must have been a son.
Yeah, it must have been William.
That was John's. Just trying to get that out.
yeah.
John's father?
John's father. Yeah. Nancy Buckaloo and Wadsworth. That's Grandpa's brother.
Here.
Wadsworth.
War.
Yes, I
Nancy
know.
and 1873.
What were these here?
Wadsworth.
Oh, these are Buckaloos too.
Boy, they certainly didn't live
This
too
is
long.
John and Mary and Elizabeth and Nancy. This is the Buckaloo group.
There's a John in every generation.
Yes, they all had Johns all the way through.
None of them lived past the age of 30 or 40.
No, they're young. This one was 76. He lived,
Oh, there's 87.
she lived pretty good. This one. That was 74, didn't she? 54 is, I can't see that.
It says 74, you're right.
That's what I thought it was 74. Seems so funny, there's so many lots out though.
Yeah.
You think you'd have set up at St. Gabriel. Oh, that ought to be cleaned off. Oh, might have been terrible.
Do you think some of these were moved, maybe?
Well, the one that was moved was a McKinney, Mary McKinney.
Here it is right here.
That's Uncle John. That lived where Harry's lived.
Look, this person was 96.
This must have gone down. This is Uncle Ken.
Captain in the Civil War.
And her husband was...
We lived in the house down there, right to show you where we lived, and where Ethel lived. You know.
And Flora, this is.
Huh.
And they said in the old days he had a horse, you know, and he
We haven't
just,
seen
opened
that
the
was
back
put
door
on
and
because it's 42. He's
dragged
got
the
it
water
marked.
ran through the kitchen.
Huh.
Flora.
There must be something dead in that field out there for him to circle.
Don't show up there.
Breezy up here.
So it does show. I thought George was right. Oh, it's
Yeah, I see the birds. Mm-hmm.
They, you know, for years you didn't have any chestnuts. They blighted and killed them all.
When I was a kid
Now
there,
we're back again. We always pick chestnuts.
How did you eat them?
Uh-huh. You go to school and come home and get your bucket and go to pick chestnuts.
you didn't go barefoot them days either.
No, I didn't. I got enough trouble with
You
that.
sent to one of those birds watching.
So they got tough. Your feet.
Yeah,
Children started school early and went all on now.
They really fixed that place up today.
That's
Yeah.
pretty. That was a pretty
It was
place.
nice before.
Like I don't
It's all
do
right.
it.
A
Now,
lot of people live down here now. Used to down here fishing, Steve, after work years ago. There was a rainbow trout down here one time. The only one I ever saw.
in Fishing Creek. Or in,
No, down here.
I mean in,
Yeah. Where little pine came in,
Pine
it's
Creek.
a big pine, yeah.
Pine Creek. I meant
He
not
was so
Fishing.
excited, he ran up and showed these folks, yeah, he showed everybody.
You mean Alan?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. He loved to fish, and he loved to get wet. There's a turtle in there on the water, behind the water.
We used to
slope.
park the cars down in here.
Lots of
Have a
room.
picnic down in here.
Yes, it was all nice
All
and clean
grown up
down
now.
there. Now look at it.
Can't get a car in there now.
No, they're not. Nobody goes in there now. There's creeks through though. It's Pine Creek.
Rained down here last night.
Yes, it don't look so.
Yeah, not raising any dust here. Bridge here.
Now here was the bridge.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
This was the bridge.
Now they made a new one.
It's called the Buckaloo Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Must be thinking of it.
Right up there?
Back there. Right. Now, here's where Harry lived. See, Harry lived here and I lived over there. My folks lived here when I got married. And they moved to Berwick.
These are all built later after we left.
Yes, after we left.
Exactly.
them.
I think
So
they
you
are.
know how many years ago that was
Wow.
done. Now, our girls had to walk this way. I thought we were going to Southdale, or to St. James.
Yeah, we are.
Going up through this way.
Yeah.
Now, this is the way we had to walk to school.
That's all right.
This they've dug back till it's way. You'll see it when we pass it. It's only a 2-year school when my girls went there, but when I went there it was a 3-year graduate school. But then they changed it to a 2-year school. This house looks different too.
Yeah, they changed that
Uh-huh.
too.
I have to tell you the story
That
about
don't
that
smell
house.
like C number 5 now.
No, they've got cows. Now this was a school.
Yeah. That used to
Goodness.
Uh-huh.
be, used to be the high school.
This was a high school, yeah.
Anyway.
For
Yes.
heaven's sake.
Yeah. 2-year high school here.
Never know it.
No. When Gertrude and Mick graduated from there, Gertrude and Irma
Never know
both.
was
I went to a 3-year school. But as I told you, we had a big porch across the front, but they enclosed it. I see what they did. They enclosed the porch.
Yep.
That's growing up, you mean? When you were a Bender, you lived
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, that's where I
This
live.
is Bendertown. You just missed the village and Bendertown sign.
This yellow.
Oh, they fixed that up, didn't they?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Somebody told me who
Sure
bought
did.
it. Somebody told me who bought it. Now there was a store here. That was a big store building. Things has changed even here. Now over here is where the man died. This house. This is where Arthur Oliger lived. There's his patch. Look at the big up there. He had berries and everything. But they got all the flags up. From over that hill to that hill.
It was a pretty good walk.
Yes, I could walk them days.
What was it, about 1.5?
About it, yes. He didn't measure St. James. Because of the church, I guess. Now go up.
Maybe. That's what Ethel told me.
I've never seen anything like that. Bugs, they're just chewing them flowers to pieces. Look at it. Just look how they've chewed it. That's why they're eating them.
That's for the grass.
No, Dad.
That's all that is.
That's evil.
Grass, yeah.
These are all
They
bit.
look bad though this year.
They're all bit.
The coated are doing fine. Yeah.
You had one brother, Ivan?
Yes, 5 months and 23 days. He died with power in his hand. 10 days.
Father.
Yeah, but just look how how dry. That man had 3 wives.
For heaven's sake.
And he buried 2 of them. The third one, she outlived him. But he was wonderful. Look at them. How they died young. Yeah, yes, they did. He died. But he marked the graves are all the same kind of stone.
Right.
Them's impatience. The one must have died. They had 4 in there. These 2 did good, but it was under the shade of the tree.
The impatiens do much better in the shade.
That's right.
Much better. We have some in the front, some in the back, and those in the back.
His name ain't on. His name is Elias.
Maybe it's up here.
Here it is, Elias P. Bender. See?
Oh, yeah.
Elias P. Bender. He was in the war service. The other 2, Grandpa had to stay home and take the family. And I don't know why Uncle Sam must have been in the war. I just don't know. You see, Elizabeth was my grandmother's name. Liza. And had a daughter buried. They had a daughter buried. And these had a daughter buried. Their first child. Isn't that funny? All 3 of them. And they come here. You'd think they'd weed this out. The girls come here. I've seen them. But that's, my goodness, how that's tipped down.
Yeah, it really
Look
has.
at it.
Your uncle and
Terrible.
aunt.
That's Uncle Lee and Aunt Hattie. This is the first year I didn't put flowers here. Wasn't good enough. I just didn't get all around this year. And I said after we went home, oh, Harry, we didn't put anything on it. Hattie and Uncle Lee's grave. It was such a funny color, but I like it. The marker.
Yeah, it stands out.
Yes. Uh-huh. She picked it. She said she liked it. I said, well, it's nice. They never had any children. It's just Uncle Lee and Aunt Hattie. They were old when they got married. He was an old bachelor. And she'd never been married either. She was
An old maid?
yeah, she was an old maid. And she was she made hats. She was now what do I want to say? Milliner store. She had a milliner store.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
And when she broke up, she gave me the hats. And did the kids, did we have glorious times with them hats? Ribbons.
Play
hats.
house all the
Play
time.
house,
Play dress
yeah.
up.
Children, a bunch of girls. Yeah. Where'd that Harry go to? He can't keep on track of him.
He was just walking up this way.
Well, there comes the man. I don't know where he went.
He was walking toward the church.
Take a picture of him. We ought to take it around. We ought to take it around and visit all the different pavilions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he says hi there, too. Hi there. Yes, that's what he does. 13 months. He's learned how to open and close.
Right. It's so nice to have.
Look at here. There's what you
My cousin is a policeman, a police officer, and he rode a motorcycle, and he took me for a ride once in Florida. And he went so fast, and I was on the back. I was scared to death. Well, he's a cop. He's used to going fast. I think
Right.
If they changed her over, she wouldn't believe it.
Well, how long?
Very true. The rain stopped.
You and your dad ought to go to
Oh, you do not.
closer. Well, you'll not have any cameras tomorrow. They'll all wait a minute, one more.
Tom's chewing his fingernail.